Going guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story out of Memphis. Shout out Memphis, you know what I'm saying? And it's about this man right here. This dude right here is named Travis Coleman. And on October 7th, he had to shoot a juggernaut female. And it was a neighborly dispute where it looked like three young men or young Peter Pan-ish types got into it with this guy, and he tells his story. I want you to take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about it. This dude said it as plain as he could say it. Them people tried to kill him, and he had to do what he had to do to get up out of there. Take a look.
We have new details tonight about a feud between neighbors that turned violent in Memphis. Fox 13 reported earlier this month the shooting happened in the 2000 block of Waverly Place. Well, tonight the victim is sharing the terrifying moments that led up to that incident. Let's go to Fox 13's Sierra Jordan. She has their story you'll see only on Fox 13.
And bullet holes are what's left of a shooting between two neighbors. Now you can still see the glass scattered all over the porch and the bullet holes on the door. Now the man who lives here told me the argument that they had should have not escalated to gunfire.
Continuously firing in my house. Bullets just was flying over my head.
It was a normal Monday morning for Travis Coleman as he read a newspaper on his front porch on Waverly Place October 7th. Then he heard his neighbors yelling across the street.
But as I continued to look across the street, I seen that he was pointing a gun at me.
Coleman says an argument started with his neighbors, Prentice Johnson, Martavius Johnson, and Micaiah Borders. Coleman says he called the police for help.
Shouldn't you be getting your kids ready for school? It's 7 in the morning.
Police say during the argument, Prentice Johnson's girlfriend, Shaquita Brock, got a gun from her car and pointed it toward Coleman's house. Coleman says he shot her as he feared for his life.
I really was minding my business, but however, when they brought it to my yard, like I said, they put me in a position where I was forced to defend myself.
Moments later, police say the Johnsons and Borders fired several shots towards Coleman's house. Coleman's family and friends were inside. His neighbors are now facing several charges, including aggravated assault.
But at the end of the day, man, them folks tried to kill me. At the end of the day, them folks tried to kill me.
Coleman told me he plans on moving to another neighborhood to avoid another dispute. All suspects are scheduled to be in court Monday morning. In Memphis, Sierra Jordan, Fox 13 News.
All right, guys. Seeing this story, it clicked in my head. I'm like, okay, they only showed it from his side. So evidently, the police must have thought he was right with him shooting this girl, Shaquita Brock, and getting his house shot up by these dudes, in return who all of them went to jail. But something's missing. First thing is this. You seen the men out in the street acting crazy, no shirts on, heads looking crazy as hell. They stacking it and all this type of stuff. Arguing, but they won't come close to him. He said he was sitting out on his front porch reading his paper. They said all this came from a dispute. What are the dispute? What was the dispute? It doesn't say anything. All it says is Mr. Coleman saying, hey, I was outside and I looked up and they was pointing a gun at me. Or they just started yelling at me. I think this is a long-standing thing between them. And you know what I'm saying? He was out there sitting out there. Looks was exchanged or something. Something happened. I wish I could get in contact with him because the news media left a lot of stuff out. How did he have a gun on him like that? Because he said the girl went, while him and the dudes was arguing, the girl went and got the gun. Why would you as a woman go get a gun in an already tense situation where there's already three men out there arguing at one man? Why would you even put yourself in it? And that's the thing that's crazy nowadays, man. With the level of violence, back in the day, a woman would try to stop the situation if she cared about her loved one, because she was the girlfriend of one of these three idiots out here about to fight and act the fool. A woman to pull you out of that. Nowadays, man, these chicks out here now, a lot of them, they'll set it off. Why would you go get the gun? And you know these other dudes play with guns. What was you trying to prove? Why was you even in it like that? But then again, I mean, that's neither here nor there. She got popped. She took the gun and pointed. Boom, shot him. Then the man, you heard the man, I'm about to say Travis Kelce. Travis Coleman, man, at the end of the day, them folks try to kill me. Said it twice. They tried to kill me. I guess he was thinking back about it. Maybe he ain't have no reason but to pull the trigger. But it was just strange he had a gun on him that fast. Did he go in the house and say, I'm going to get a gun and come back out? How did that transpire? But either way, it shouldn't have happened like that. Now, I know people got neighbors and stuff like that they don't get along with. And looking at his house, man, he seemed like he had an all right house on that block. Had a little Coke machine out there. It was real comfortable. I want to know what the dispute was about. Because I'm going to tell you something. And this might not have nothing to do with this. I've seen this before. And I thought this was extremely strange. You could have a nice house, take care of your house, and other people on the street, certain people don't take care of their house, and they have vitriol for you because your house look a certain way. They might not like you because of that. They might look at you like, oh, you think you all that because you do your stuff, when they can do the same thing. Who knows? But I mean, he said some real stuff. Shouldn't you be getting your kids ready for school at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Monday morning? You out there with no shirt on, jumping up and down in the street, hollering and screaming? That's not a good look for men. That's not a good look. I'm going to tell you something. When men really got problems, ain't no talking. There's a lot of moving and shaking. All this new jumping around and all this type of stuff to establish dominance with your voice, that look weak. I never argue with people like that. I mean, I've never seen my granddad do that. I've never seen older gentlemen do that. This is like some new age setting it up before the bullets start flying. They shot the man's house up and he had people in the house. Anybody could have got hit after he shot her. But I mean, I don't understand why she would even involve herself, or maybe she was the cause of the argument. Either way, this is stupid. It said the guy's names was Prentice Johnson, Martavius Johnson, I guess they brothers, and Micah Borders. They was on him so bad he had to call the police. Because you know, once you pull that trigger, that bullet ain't coming back. So now you done set it to another level. They shooting up his house, a bunch of craziness. But either way, for some odd reason, and I want to know what this is about, they got locked up and he didn't, and he shot first. That's one of them things, man. I wish I knew who this guy, Travis Coleman, was. I wish he could get in contact with me, man. I'm dying to understand how this situation. I have an idea, but I would love to talk to him and see if it was what I thought it was. But anyway, I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Damn shame, man. Everybody got their own path in life, and y'all still can't get it together with just getting along. Damn. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.